Hello everyone, my name is Supernova, and welcome back to another video on the Empire Realm. So last time I was here, we built this. A nice little furnace area for me to start smelting stuff in. And we made progress. All of the redstone's currently up. I've been smelting some stone and all that, just to get it all good. And now we finally get to finish the outside of this thing. But before we start, I'm actually just going to show you something I've been working on. So, another thing we did in the last video is we checked out the new shopping district, which means my old shop, the Tiny Boat Concrete Shipments, was closed down. So, little Tempest over here and I are actually going to be reopening the shop. But the flaw of the last shop is that it didn't have every single type of concrete. So we've been working on something. This is our dye factory. And this comes with a design. I can't remember his name, but I will post the video in the link in the description. But this design was not by me, but it works amazingly. So all you do is you pull the lever here to get the minecart running around, and as you saw there in that dropper there, dispenser, in that dispenser up there, there is a ton of bone meal. So you pull this lever, and what it does is it pushes the pistons forward, it grows the plant, and then pulls them back so they can drop down to the bottom. And we've been making a lot of dye. And back here, our final room, which will use these 2 high plants, is currently under construction. We've been collecting a ton of sand, and not a good example, but a ton of gravel as well. And we are slowly getting ready to be able to reopen the concrete shop. So if all goes to plan, we may be able to get started on that soon. I say soon because I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, the real purpose of what we want to get done for sure, hopefully within the next 3 hours, is this. So, I say we get started. So like I mentioned in the last episode, this furnace array is actually of my own design. I completely designed the redstone and everything for this room. Kind of for this room specifically. I did end up just copying one of my older designs 4 times, and yeah, I came up with this room. But it is my furnace design. But anyway, I say we just get into this. And I guess to start off, we're going to do a quick little time lapse, and I'll interrupt whenever I need to talk. So, yeah, let's get into this. we go. Yeah. This looks much better than it did before, and I would definitely say that it looks pretty good. But it's not done yet. As you can see, this glass in the roof just goes up into a pile of dirt. That's no fun. So I actually have a plan for that, but that's going to take some getting work done. But another detail we need is some instructions on how to use this in case some random person decides to stumble upon my creation. So I actually need to go grab some wood real quick. So let's head off into an area where I can get some wood. So I think this should be enough. We got some birch wood. And now for our little detail before we go into the annoying thing that I actually don't want to have to deal with. So let me just put this stuff in here. And we're going to make signs. Because part of having a lab type thing is you need to tell people how to use things. So here it is. I'm going to be placing some signs down real fast. Watch this. Ready? And boom. There we go. So that's one sign's done. And now we go over here and do the other one. And there we go. All the signs are done, which leaves us only one step before I want to finish off this for today. Of course, I may record a little bit and add it into the video, but we'll see what's going on then. But first, I need to go get something. I'll be right back. And here we have the final... Oh. It doesn't go all the way. Ugh. 1 second, I gotta grab about 5 more buckets. So after failing with this little detail feature here, apparently more times than I thought. Oh, yeah, this is getting a struggle. I pretty much have finished the room. And there's a little bit more we need to work on outside of this room. First off, the outside of this room. Since this is it. Not exactly the most beautiful thing in the world. But we'll work on it. Second, the outside of this room. Because I've been procrastinating too long. And third, we need to finish this. Because once we get this finished, we can work on getting our concrete thing made, which I will probably be working. And I think I forgot to mention, Tempest has been helping me with this. Maybe I did say that. I think maybe I did say that. I don't know. But either way, a little information on the opening of our concrete shop. We've been collecting dyes and stuff from that new building. And we plan to make every single... Oh, wrong chest. Wrong chest again. Every single color of concrete for the opening of the shop, including all of these ones. And recently we added brown, because I went all the way to a jungle just to get some brown dye. So yeah, we'll work on that, and that'll be good. So, outside of there, and the concrete. So let's get going on what we need to work on. So now that we got that furnace complete, I want to move on to our next thing that we're going to be working on today. My shop. Now, as you can see over here, it's actually been a couple days between finishing the furnace and now, but I have prepared a lot of concrete powder. And if you weren't aware already, our last shopping district we had, I set up a little tiny boat where I made a ton of concrete and sold it for 2 diamonds a stack. Now, since what's his face? Tempest joined me. we have made plans to reopen our shops in, what's the word, cohesion? I don't know. We're going to open up shops that work together, split profit between the two, 50-50. And today I would like to begin construction. So, before we open, I gotta turn all of those boxes of concrete powder into actual concrete. And then I need to put them in the shop. But first we need to build the shop. So, that is what I'm going to be doing, if I haven't said that enough already. And let's just get there, and we'll see how this goes. So here we are at my plot. As you can see right here, I have purchased this plot. And yeah, I've also started a little bit. But also, as I was saying earlier, this will be a shared shopping experience between Tempest, and he has bought this plot, and we're going to be building similar builds and tying them together in a metaphorical but also literal way. But first we need to build it. So let's get started. I guess I can't really find a good way to segment in, so time-lapse time it is. Also, the reason I don't have my diamond pickaxe, my diamond pickaxe is right there. The reason I don't have my diamond axe is because, well, someone, you, stole it. Anyway, let's get into work on this. About half the boat, and yes, I didn't say it before, but this is going to be a boat, and I think it looks pretty good so far. Of course, I still need to copy this to the other side completely, as this is just half, but for the most part you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going for here. Now, before I do the other half, I'm going to build up the second floor of this place, just so you can get a look at it in case I don't finish it today. But I also forgot an important detail, and the only reason I think this detail is important is because I didn't come up with it, and I think it looks really good. So credits to Tempest for not teaching, I guess, just putting this idea on the boat, because we were designing them together to make sure that they look good, and he went over to my boat and just kind of placed these on. I don't have enough at the moment, but you kind of get the idea. It really does help give the shape to the boat a little bit more, so good job to him. But anyway, I guess I gotta finish off the other side of this thing, but also do the second floor, and then I can kind of explain what's going on. So, yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. So now we have this walkway in here, and I can kind of say what we're planning on doing. So I don't have them on me at the moment, but I guess we can use these for now. So what I want is in these locations here, and here, and on the other side once I build it, are going to be barrels. Each barrel will have a carpet on top saying what color of concrete is inside. But also, at this location right here, there's not a barrel because, first of all, it's even, so you need to split them up evenly. But it will say the prices. And unlike the tiny boat concrete shipments, we are lowering the prices now to 1 diamond per stack. It's just how it's going to be. So, yeah. I'm not actually going to finish up working on this on camera right now. I'll do the other side, and maybe I'll do the last part. So basically, the last part is going to be a balloon that will be hanging on top of this. So I might finish the shop completely off camera, but that's because I have a reason. You see, I am going on vacation here this next week, so I can't exactly record, and I can't get these done, so this is where I'm going to have to leave it. But I will not open the shop until I am back, so you guys will get to see that. So, with all that out of the way, thank you all for watching, and if you liked it, go ahead and leave a like so I can know you like this kind of content. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching, and goodbye!